on what to do. It's a little bit overwhelming, but they know, hey, maybe I should look at getting out of here pretty soon.
Sun. Classified as a medium-sized star, it is known as a yellow dwarf. The center of the solar system, all of the planets revolve around the Sun. Approximately, the Sun is said to be 4.6 billion years old and have a diameter of 1,392,000 kilometers. Its estimated temperature, as no one can possibly get close enough to know for sure, is said to be well over 15 million degrees Celsius. On account of its massive size and sheer prominence, the Sun is regarded as exerting an awesome gravitational pull on every object contained within the entire solar system. Amazingly, the Sun is believed to contain nearly 98% of the solar system's total mass. To put the enormity of the Sun's size in perspective, its interior could hold more than 1.3 million Earths. Yet ironically, the Sun, despite its astronomical temperature and massive size, is just a normal G2 star, of which there are more than 100 billion in the galaxy.
Twelvers are concerned with sunspots, dark areas of the Sun's photosphere with a lower temperature than the surrounding area. Over approximately 11 years, the Sun reverses its polarity in a process called the sunspot cycle. These temporary knots of magnetic energy vary in size. As sunspots increase, the Sun produces solar flares and coronal mass ejections, which project radiation and geomagnetic storms. The last solar maximum occurred in 2001. The next one is due in 2012. Over the past few years, things have been eerily calm on the Sun. This solar silence has led NASA scientists to worry that a large solar storm may be on the way. Stay alert, because we'll have about 8 minutes to run for cover if it happens. Both the cycle of the Mayan long count calendar and the height of sunspot activity occur in 2012. Could this be a coincidence? Skeptics point out that most conspiracy nuts misinterpret the Mayan calendar, and sunspot cycles are notoriously difficult to predict. So what if something does happen? A large solar storm could damage Earth's power grid, stranding astronauts in space and forcing satellites out of orbit. Cell phones and other wireless technologies could fail. This has happened before. In 1989, a solar storm caused a 5-hour blackout in Quebec. Many 2012ers believed the power outages and lack of communication during future storms could last for years. But solar storms may be the least of our problems.
In about 5 billion years' time, the Sun will run out of hydrogen. When it does, it will become a red giant. Deprived of fuel, the core will shrink, generating so much heat that the outer layers will balloon into the solar system. The inner planets will be swept up. It may even swallow the Earth. Whether it is engulfed or not, the Earth is doomed. The Sun, burning 2,000 times hotter than it does now, will melt and seal the outer layers of the planet. Then suddenly, the Sun will stop burning. As the remains of the solar system is plunged into darkness, the Sun's core will collapse, and with its last gasp, it will blow its remaining shroud of gas into space. It will be forever night.
is running out of the nuclear fuel that gives it fire. As it cools, it expands and reddens, coming closer and closer to Earth. It swallows up Mercury and Venus. Water on Earth evaporates, and Earth becomes molten again. The sun's core ultimately contracts as it transforms from a red giant to a white dwarf. The expanding outer layers of the sun, called a planetary nebula, drift into space as ghostly shrouds of glowing gas. The planets that survive this process, the outer ones like Saturn and Neptune, are utterly changed by it. The planetary nebula blows away their gassy atmospheres, leaving small, rocky and metallic cores behind. The distant planets, no longer held by the less massive sun's gravity, drift into the vastness of space.